everyone. Welcome back to Happily Booked, the bookcast where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. Well, your hostesses, Brooke and
Beck.
And I'm out of breath. Okay.
You said that so fast.
I was like, like 10 times speed. So, this is a filler episode. Yay! So
it's going to be short.
It's probably going to be a little short. Hate me if you want. Oh, well.
Hey, there's a baby coming.
I know, right? Like, you're going to be a little patient with me. Or don't. I don't really care. But your patience is always appreciated. So, we're doing a book tag. That's what we're doing. We're doing a little book tag. And Becky had picked... Did you make both of your book tags? We're not doing both of them.
Yes.
But we're doing one of them. But you made both of them?
I made both of them.
Cute. I also made... Well, I made one. I found one and then I made one. And that, you'll hear it eventually. But this one, we're doing 10 great children's books or children book series.
Yes.
Fun. So, I guess if you want to just start with what you found or what you want to share.
Sure. Do you want me go through my whole list first, or you want to do like 1 and 1, 2 and 2? Probably should have talked about this before.
You would have thought we would have, but we didn't. So I managed to get 10.
Okay.
So, I guess we can go back and forth. Just
okay.
one and one. Yeah.
I feel like that way I'm not doing. I will feel like I'm doing a lot of talking.
It gets exhausting, doesn't it?
It does. All right. So my first one is a book series, and we talked about it in the last podcast. The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis.
I love that. I haven't read them. I think I maybe read the first one a long time ago, but I have not. I think I've only seen the first 2 movies too. So
I would
love
like to admit that I have never read them myself. I saw a cartoon of the Chronicles of Narnia when I was a child. Loved it, even though the cartoon style is rudimentary, I guess. It's not like watching a cartoon nowadays, for sure. But I still loved it.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've seen all 3 of the movies either. I know I've seen the first one, maybe the second one.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the third one either.
Yeah. I know I've seen the second one because that's when you meet Prince Caspian, right? So that I'm pretty sure. I don't think I made it to the third one. No other reason other than, I'm young. I never got to it. I don't know. Being a child, I don't know.
Because she's a slacker.
Yeah, even as a child. But that's a really good one. I thought about that book series recently, even before you sent me your list, and I was like, man, I should read that book series. That's a very wintry.
It is.
That's a good choice for winter.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good one. My first one. So I have mine organized with. Okay, well, almost all of mine are series, and then a single book. So my first one is a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket.
Okay, yeah.
I've personally only read, I think, like half of one. Not even the first one. It was like book 11 or something.
Oh, no.
But I know I would love that series. I've watched the most recent adaptation on Netflix, not the most recent season of the adaptation.
Okay.
Which that's a lot of words, right? But for you to try to decipher. But
I didn't even know there was a series on Netflix.
Yes, there's a series. It's very good.
Well, you'll have to watch that too.
I also have always loved the what's his name? Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
The one you can't stand. What's his name? You're like that guy.
I only like one thing I've ever seen him in. It's A Christmas Carol. It's not even really him.
That's so funny. But I've always enjoyed that movie where he's what's his face? Can't even think of his name. But I I've loved those series. I think they're so, it's so neat, so funny, so quirky, so freaky, so weird, so different, you know?
Wait a second. Didn't he do the movie where the guy is living a life that he thinks is completely his?
Yeah, The Truman Show.
Yes. Okay, I saw that. I liked that.
I watched most of it. Just because it was on at my parents' house or something while I was there, but then we ended up like before the end of it, we like left to do something, so I never finished it. But I was like, I really enjoyed that movie. It was really good.
Yeah, I liked that movie. The one that I really can't stand him in is The Grinch.
Yeah, you don't like that's like almost everyone's favorite.
I know.
Grinch.
It's not my favorite Grinch.
That is so funny.
And I don't like his movies with the dog. Oh, The Mask. I don't like The Mask.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
I like him in Bruce Almighty.
I've never seen it.
Bruce Almighty.
I've never seen that.
So funny. What's your next one?
My next one is Chronicles of the Unicorn Kingdom by Kyle Rawleigh. And this is a series that was self-published. And he wrote it as a bedtime story series for his daughters.
That's so cool.
And whenever they go to an event, his daughters are always with him. It's kind of like a family book rather than just his book.
Yeah.
And I think they might have had some input into the series. I have not read it.
That's cute.
But it looks really like a great series. And we follow him on our Happily Booked page. Like we follow him. So whenever he updates stuff, I try to share it. And he's, I guess, so small that whenever he sees that we share it, he still like goes over and he's like, "Thank you for sharing."
Oh, that's so nice.
And I think that's really cool. So
that's so cute.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, I love that it's self-published too. That's so neat.
Yes.
Oh man.
So he works incredibly hard.
Yes.
To get his book out there. But it looks like a really cute series.
Yeah. Honestly, when you said it, it sounded familiar, but I don't know if I've actually seen it or heard it.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like that. I love that. That's so great. My next one is Goosebumps.
Okay.
By R.L. Stine.
Yes.
Which I haven't really read.
Never read any of them, but Emma and Ella loved watching the series.
I loved the TV series. Loved it. It always freaked me out a little bit, but I love them.
What is your favorite episode? What's it called? Huh? Of Goosebumps. It's the one with the Flappy with Flap. Huh? Oh, Slappy. Sorry, huh? I'm old.
You mean
Slappy.
You can't hear with these headphones
No,
on?
I cannot. I should remember his name because I've seen those. I think there's 2 episodes with him in it.
Is he a puppet?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know which one I don't know what my favorite one is. One I used to always watch was like, what was it? Welcome to Dead Town or something. It was a family's like on a road trip and they stop for something in this town, but it's like everybody's dead.
Oh.
But you don't realize it until like they're trying to kill you.
Oh. I don't remember that episode. That's
join them.
Very creepy.
I really want to read the books. I really want the entire book series because naturally at some point I'm going to try to force reading on Stetson.
Right.
It doesn't have to be like, he doesn't have to be obsessed with reading or anything.
Right.
But, like, it would be cool if he enjoyed it,
Yeah.
And then like maybe we could read stuff together or something, something sweet
that is
and
something
heartfelt.
you should do with him when he's younger. My mom read to the girls.
Yeah.
Even as infants, she read them Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
It helps increase their vocabulary, and children who read are smarter. I hate to say that. Sorry, guys, if your children don't read. But
we're sure they're smart.
they have a bigger vocabulary. They have a wider range of use of their imagination.
Yeah.
So it's good to start. You should just start reading to him when he's born. But if you read with him, that will probably encourage a love of reading.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say that my brother does not enjoy reading, and we have the same parents. My dad hates reading. But whenever he wanted to read, he would just bring me the book and I would read it to him.
Precious.
So there is that.
You were his audiobook.
Yes, I was his audiobook.
Yeah. Yeah, I sort of thought about that, like, just, during the day, maybe just even whatever book I'm reading, because it's not like it matters yet.
Right.
Preferably no curse words or anything graphic. Still,
well, you can
though,
skip
I just
over
can't
that.
help it. I don't know why. It's
I mean, you don't have to say those words out loud to him.
Yeah. Be like, poopy. Darn.
Emma was telling me some, no, not Emma. Ella was telling me some words that are good substitutes. Snickerdoodle and I forget the other one. Fiddlesticks.
I love fiddlesticks.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I keep saying lately, I've been like, oh, fudge. But yeah, I would love the Goosebumps series just because that's not to put gender on anything, but like that's a kind of a boyish series, or a series that boys would like.
Yes. But also it's not, it's a good series for both genders, I think.
It is.
Like you said, boys would enjoy it because it's not girly.
Right.
But girls can enjoy it because it's not really boyish either. I think it's a good series for either gender.
Yeah.
My third one is the Wingfeather Saga by Andrew Peterson.
I want to read that. I've seen those covers and stuff.
Yes.
Like, I feel like I want to read that.
The covers are nice, and what put me onto them was Angel Studios.
Oh, that's right.
We
talked about that.
Yes, we downloaded the Angel app so we could watch The Chosen, but they have other things on there, which I don't really enjoy everything that's on the Angel Studios. Some of it is weird, but they are doing the Wingfeather Saga as a series. And
that's right.
I started to watch the first one, but I think it was because it was a series. I ended up not watching it, but I think now I can go and I can watch a couple of episodes and not be like, oh, what's going to happen next? And like have to wait as long. But that's what put me onto it. And it seems like it is a story that I would really be interested in reading, even as an adult. And it's a very popular series. Right. So I think that it would be enjoyable.
Yeah. And I don't remember. I know I've seen the covers and everything, and I thought, wow, I want to read those. I'm like trying not to yawn. But I don't remember if it's because you talked about it originally or if I found it, but I think it's because you brought it up.
Well, it's funny because I probably mentioned it, and then you just happened to see it, and you're like, oh.
I probably looked it up because it sounded interesting, or I'm sure actually when I was editing, I looked up the book to make sure I got the author right and everything and saw it. That actually makes sense. So good job, Becky.
Thanks.
My next one is His Dark Materials by Phillip Pullman.
Okay, I've never heard of that one.
It's the Golden Compass.
Oh, okay.
That's just what it's called.
I got you.
I've always thought that the name of the actual series was kind of like almost off-putting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds a little off-putting. But it's just the Golden Compass, the subtle knife, and some kind of spyglass, something like that. I don't know. Whatever the third one is. I've only read the first one. I have 1 and 2. Yeah. One day. We'll see. I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed the Golden Compass movie that was, I want to say several years ago, but it's been a while. It's been a while now.
Yeah.
But they do have is it on Hulu? On Hulu or Max or something. There's a more recent adaptation of the entire series, I believe. And I think it did pretty well. So once I finally finish the series, I am definitely interested in watching the new adaptation. Since the their original movie never continued, unfortunately. But I've always enjoyed. I've always enjoyed that at least the first book. I remember reading it when I was younger, and I just enjoyed it a lot. I always thought having an animal companion all the time that's like a part of your soul was just really great. I just loved it. And I love that they could change into different animals until you hit puberty. Then they have to pick an animal. But I've always thought that was really neat.
That's very cool.
I've always loved animal-oriented kind of stories. So
the ones that are nice to animals.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not get into that.
My next one is the I Survived series by Lauren Tarshis.
Yeah.
I've never read those either. I found it by accident on thrift books when I was looking through, and they all seem really interesting. I don't know if they're real life. I think they're real life stories.
Is it like the I Survived TV series?
I think the idea is similar, but it's children.
It's little, what would you say? A little softer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's children surviving things.
Okay.
And all of them, I don't remember specific titles now because I did this a while back.
Yeah.
But they all looked really interesting. And
Yeah.
I think they're all standalone books. So even though there's a lot of books in the series, I don't think you have to read them in order.
Yeah.
So I thought that would be a good series.
That is really interesting. I know when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I've seen, like, that is a book series. And I didn't know if it was just the children's version or like if
the
it was
ones that I saw were children.
Okay.
There could be others with adults.
Yeah.
But all the ones I saw had children. That's what really made me interested in reading them. And I think, if I remember correctly, like I said, it's been a minute since I looked at them. I think they're all historical settings, like maybe the Civil War or things like that nature.
Yeah.
So survive something very traumatic.
Yeah.
I think I 100% don't remember at this point. I actually forgot that I even had that on here, but but I think that
I've been done with my book tag for a while. I did my homework.
No, but I had this idea a while back, you know, when we needed to have some filler episodes. So I've had this done for a couple months.
Yeah.
I apologize that I didn't relook it up so I could refresh my memory.
But
I think if you're looking for a series of books, there's a lot in the series, but like if you wanted to get your child something, you know, you could just get 2 or 3 of them. And I think that they would be good standalones because I think that they are all individual stories.
That's pretty neat. Good job. My next one is The School of Good and Evil by Soman Chainani. I think I said her name wrong. Or his name wrong. Sorry. I don't know. So I have the first 3, and I actually gifted the first 3 to Ella as well.
Right.
I actually started the first book recently, and I was like, this is good. It was entertaining. It just wasn't exactly what I wanted.
Right.
So I just, swapped to something else. Don't worry, it wasn't The Convenient Wife that I'm supposed to have read. But I know I'm going to enjoy it. I thought it was good. You could tell it was written for children. So I still think, though, as an adult, I'm going to enjoy it anyway. And there is the movie adaptation on Netflix.
Oh, look at all these adaptations on Netflix.
You're right.
I didn't know I should be looking at all this
There's
stuff.
so much. But yeah, that's mine. I haven't gotten very far into it, obviously. So, but yeah, we'll see.
Before I do my next one, I was looking, and by golly, this is what I wrote underneath that book. The first one is about the Titanic, and children are the survivors in all the books.
Oh, wow.
There are 26 books in the series.
Good job. I'm
Good
glad
thing
you
I made
jotted
that note.
down. Yeah. That is so funny.
Moving on. Dr. Seuss books. Just full stop.
In general.
But my favorites are You My Mother, Pop on Pop, Go Dogs Go, One Fish, Two Fish, and the Bee Book.
Yeah. One fish, two fish.
I think that one was my brother's favorite, and Hand, Fingers, Thumb was one of his favorites. He used to always want my mom to read that one.
That's so funny.
One thumb, drumming on a drum.
That's funny.
I might have read that one a few times.
You think so? That's so funny. Oh, I love Dr. Seuss. And the rhymes. I don't know if I could get through the rhymes without giggling. Like,
yeah.
That's hard for me. That's fun. My next one is Percy Jackson and the Olympians by Rick Riordan. I can't say his last name. Y'all know him. You know who I'm talking about. I have not read the series. I actually have the first 2 in another series by him that I found, I think, at a thrift store a while ago, but not the Percy Jackson ones. And it was so funny. Megan's like, my sister, in case anyone doesn't know, she was like, who doesn't really read. She's like, I've read all of those. And I'm
Wow.
like, that's crazy. I mean, she was younger, so I don't know when she read them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she read them in school, like checked them out of the library, which is actually how I first read Twilight. But like, yeah, I've read all of them. And I was like, all of them? Isn't there like, I'm such a noob because I'm like, isn't there like, 10 books? She's like, there's like 5. I'm like, what? No, there's not. The person who's read them, I don't believe. And so it was so funny. I sat there and I looked them up and I was like, clearly only like 5 books. And I was like, see, 10 books.
All 10 of them.
But I'm interested in reading that at some point.
The Percy Jackson covers all look really cool.
Yeah, they do. They look really neat. I mean, everybody loves them. Everybody who's read them that I know of is like, that's a great series. Like,
Yeah.
they love them.
I think the girls even are interested in them.
Yeah, I'm sure. I recommend, even though I haven't read them. So.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to cut you off. My next one is The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales by John. Ooh, I don't know how to say his name. Scieszka?
Maybe.
The Stinky Cheese Man was something that we did when I was in Pied Pipers in college. We were a children's improvisational group, and we used to do the Stinky Cheese Man. And
what a name!
It's a great little story, and so I thought, even though I was an adult when we did it, when we read it, I thought that other children would enjoy it. It's a really good story. It's not long, and it is included is The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. So it's not long.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know what other tales are in the book, but The Stinky Cheese Man is great.
That's so funny. That's a funny sentence. That's funny. My next one is the Redwall series by Brian Jacques. I don't know.
Yeah.
I said Jacques the very first time, and then somebody I know said Jacques, and I was like, oh, is that how you say it? I don't know. So, the Redwall series, I've only read the first 2. I love both of them. It's a lengthy series, I believe. So one day I'm gonna get back onto it and read the next ones. But I really enjoyed the first 2. They were really good. I remember when I finished the first one, I like pitched it to one of my friends, and I was like, "This was a great book. Like it was so good. It made me feel like with the first time I read Harry Potter, and it was just a great feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just loved everything about it. It was fantastic and so heartfelt and so enjoyable. I was like, please read it. I don't think she has, but that's okay.
This is a reminder.
Who am I to talk? So that's a good one.
All right. My next one is The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson. And so I didn't know this was a book. We found when Emma was younger, we watched the movie The Gruffalo, and then there was another one called The Gruffalo's Daughter, I think, or The Gruffalo's Child, because maybe it's not a daughter. I don't remember. I know. So when I found out The Gruffalo was a book, that was exciting. I don't know if The Gruffalo's Child is also a book, but The Gruffalo is, and that's a really good story. It's really cute. So it's just something.
I like that name.
It's a really cute book. I liked it.
The Gruffalo. Honestly, I feel like that's my dad.
Yeah.
and in the nicest way possible.
Your opinion may not change if you watch the cartoon.
That's funny. My next one, I only just remembered that it technically is a series because I think the second book had just come out kind of recently, maybe just this year.
Mm-hmm.
But it is Pax by Sara Pennypacker. So I don't know what the series is called, if it's just called the Pax series or what.
Mm-hmm.
But it was I haven't read it. I have it upstairs. But it's the one that reminded me of The Fox and the Hound.
Oh,
it's like the little fox who a little boy found and raised.
Right,
Then,
his
has
dad
to
made
leave.
him
Yes,
leave him.
that dirt bag of a man.
Yeah.
You remember the synopsis.
Yes.
But
that made me upset when you told me
I know,
that.
right? Oh my gosh, I could never. So, I haven't read it, and I don't know how many books are actually going to be in the series, but I know there's at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a fall foliage looking book too.
Yeah.
I should have read it for fall, and I almost did.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
I know.
There's
Coulda,
always
shoulda,
next
woulda,
fall.
A lot. Yep.
My next one is Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. So she made the list twice. And if I remember correctly, that is about a witch. And when I put this list together, I'm pretty sure that we were in Halloween season. And I was like, oh, this is a really good one to have on here.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So.
That definitely has to be about a witch. Anything that has broom in the title, I'm like,
right.
Witch
and
story.
if not, they're tricking you.
Yeah. If not, they shouldn't have been named that.
Right.
Because that's just wrong. My next one is the one and only Anne series by Ellen Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
Love the Anne series. I haven't finished it. I've read the first 3. I want to finish them. I just haven't. But I love every single one that I've read. I did have some issues with Anne of the Island, as we know, if you've been an avid listener.
And also, if you've read the Anne series,
Yeah,
you probably know
probably
exactly
know
what she's talking about.
You probably know what I'm talking about. Couldn't handle it. I was like, this was just why?
Why was this in here?
Yeah, and I know there's multiple adaptations of Anne, but I know I loved Anne with an E on Netflix, so there it is again, another adaptation on Netflix. But I think I want to try something else by Ellen Montgomery as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have one on my Amazon book list, and it's called The Blue Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkins by that drink.
Emma, does she still have food left in that bag? Oh, okay.
Oh, she just wants the straw, I'm telling you. She will knock that drink over trying to get that straw. But it's called like The Blue Castle, I think,
Mm-hmm.
by Ellen Montgomery, and I think I heard about it on Books Unbound, the other book podcast. They were
Mhm.
talking about it, and it sounded really good. I don't remember what it's about, but I just remember thinking, sounds great, and it's by Ellen Montgomery. I think one day I would like to read that.
So you added it to your list.
Naturally.
It's funny. Number 9 is Llama Llama Red Pajama by Anna Dudney. When I took the girls to story time at the library, it's been a while because I'm usually working when they have story time at the library, but I was able to take them, and the librarian read Llama Llama Red Pajama, and the girls loved that book.
That's funny. That's so sweet. I need to go to my library. I need to donate my books. If they're taking donations, I would assume they are. I haven't. Every time I call, they don't answer. So
That's annoying.
yeah, it's so funny because it's annoying for me being the person who's calling, but honestly, I don't blame them. Because I wouldn't want to talk to people, but it's I kind of don't really want to drive there until I know.
Right.
But I guess I'm gonna have to. But I should get a library card though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should really get a library card. My next one is a book I recently hauled, actually, I think for my birthday, is Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. I didn't realize it was a series. So I almost put it as an individual book, but when I looked it up, it's like a trilogy or something.
Oh.
So that's neat. I know I haven't read it. I know a lot of people have though, and it's a very well-loved book.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there is a movie adaptation, I believe.
Oh, cool.
That everybody loves as well, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm only human. But that was interesting. I didn't know it was a series, so we'll have to see how far I get with that. But Howl's Moving Castle has always sounded very good, very interesting. Kind of like a fun little... People are going to get sick of hearing this, but if you liked Harry Potter, same kind of vibes maybe. So that's what I've always heard. How could they
get sick of hearing that?
Right.
Okay, my last one. Oh, I love this book. The Velveteen Rabbit by Marjorie Williams.
Oh.
And I grew up watching the little cartoon, which has the same, I guess, graphic style as the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe that I watched as a child. But still so incredibly moving.
Yeah.
And I've read the book to the girls. I cannot read it without crying.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as when I read. I can't believe I didn't put this book on this list. I'll Love You for Always, I think is the title of the book. I sob like a freaking baby when I read that. And
so I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to read to him and not cry.
And I have a similar reaction with the Velveteen Rabbit. Like, I cannot read the end of that without tearing. I'm about to cry right now.
I can tell. Like, I can feel it in the air. I don't think I've read that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's really good. It's very emotional.
Oh my gosh.
The ending is it's kind of sad, but it's also not sad. I don't know how to.
Is it like heartfelt maybe or bittersweet?
Yes.
Bittersweet.
Yes.
Ooh.
You should read it.
Okay. That's a good one. My last one, and then I have a bonus. My last one is a book that I absolutely adored as a child. Or not, I guess I was a child. It's called How to Disappear Completely and Never Be Found.
That title sounds familiar.
By Sarah Nickerson.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read it in a long time, but if I were to try to vaguely give a synopsis, it would be this woman and her daughter move to a new apartment in a new city, and she wants to know what happened to her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, she doesn't know what happened to her dad, and nobody will talk to her about what happened to her dad. And all of a sudden, she starts to get like these weird, like comic drawings dropped off at like her house or their apartment or whatever. And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to our old house and I'm gonna do my own little investigation. So she goes there to the little town and everything, and starts to find these other comic strips of. I can't really reveal it, but just of what could have, I guess, possibly happened to her dad, and how it connects to her dad and her family and everything. And I've always enjoyed it. It gets, it's more, I guess, on the side of like magical realism than borderline fantasy, I guess you could say, than like a normal contemporary children's book. But I've always enjoyed it. I thought it was a little like, it's maybe a little spooky, but not very scary at all. But it has like little comic strips drawn in the book too. So I always enjoyed seeing the pictures as well, of course. So that's my last one. My bonus is the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. Just because I can't help myself. And it's a great series. So
it is. And if you don't agree, it's fine. We don't care.
Yeah. You can disagree all you want. That's cool. But it's a great series. It is what it is. Yeah. That's all I've got for that. That was a good little book tag. And it's kind of funny, like, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but it's kind of appropriate, given the reason why we had to.
Right. I actually did think about Stetson when I was putting it together.
That's so funny. And honestly, it's good research for just me.
Right, exactly.
So I hope y'all found some good children's books. Maybe, I mean, even if you're just an adult and you just enjoy middle grade or children's series, like, you know, no shame. I do too.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say like we do.
Yeah. I mean, if you enjoy reading it, you enjoy reading it. If it makes you happy, it makes you happy. So I hope you found good ones. A lot of these I actually had like either the first book in the series or like a couple of them already. So I was like, yeah, good for me.
Right. And now you can start Stetson's own little library.
Exactly. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but we'll figure that out.
Right.
Eventually. But yeah, that was a good one. I like that one.
All right, you guys. Well, that's all for today. Until next time, stay happily booked.